I should have worn the other coat.
Good morning, Kevin here. Look who's with me, Cynthia,
Morning.
Rog and Steve.
Morning.
We're outside of Earnley Church.
Earnley Church.
Is that dedicated to anybody?
It isn't. Nobody knows who it's dedicated to.
Oh, right, okay.
No.
We're going to have a look round here, the church. Then we're going to do a recce of the walk we're hopefully going to be doing later in the year. Is that right?
Yes.
I've got to make sure I get everything right. So anyway, Roger, if you want to lead the way in,
Yeah.
then we can have a look round the inside first, and then we come outside. Thank you.
Yeah.
And did you say this is a Victorian porch?
The porch was constructed in 1873.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yes.
Okay.
Come in. Nice and warm here.
Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. So bright.
And very quiet.
It is, yeah.
Very, very quiet. There's the Dawson birthday coming.
Yeah, absolutely. It's unusual to have a wooden arch.
That again is Victorian. This part of the church, the nave, is 14th century. 13th century, and the chancel at the other end is 14th century.
Oh, okay.
And the chancel arch is Victorian.
Yeah,
Who did a lot of restoration on the windows as well.
yeah.
And at the top of the window above the altar, you can see the red stained glass.
Oh yes.
That's the only remaining glass of pre-World War II windows, which are all blown out
Okay.
when a bomb blew just over the road.
Oh, okay. It's the only bits that are remaining.
It is. The modern bit in the middle is very, very recent.
Yeah, yeah.
As is the piece over there, which is a memorial window to an
Oh, okay.
artist who lived in Earnley Manor, very local.
Okay.
To here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just got a lovely feel to it,
Yes, it has.
hasn't it?
Yes.
Lovely feel to it.
Yeah.
Saying it's an unusual ceiling.
It is.
Isn't it?
Just looking at some of the timbers up there. Some of the timbers look as if they might have been original. I don't know.
Yes, they are. And there's a very nominal one at the back here. Which
Yeah.
is, you can see the Death Watch Fusion tank.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh,
Yes.
oh right, okay.
You can see how bad it all was. It's really bad on this side.
Let's just have a look up there. Oh gosh, yes, look at that.
Yeah. And in 1991, the roof was taken apart, literally taken apart,
Wow, yeah. look
and
at
the
that.
structure rebuilt. But
Yeah.
a lot of the remaining that they could save was kept in situ.
Yeah,
But it was really taken down, really.
yeah, absolutely. Stripped right out.
Mm.
Yeah. But it was good that they were able to preserve some of the original timbers that had the Death Watch beetle in.
Yes.
Oh, gosh,
There are
okay.
new ones going up.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And that's the porch before the paint was taken off.
Oh yeah, painted white. I remember
Painted
you saying
white.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Rod. And do you know what? When the font was made? Was it 12th or 13th century?
don't know about the font.
No?
Actually, it's got lead lining. I was
Yeah.
christened in the font.
You were christened in
I was
there?
christened. Yeah, and that was in the late 60s, obviously. And in those days, the floor was a built-up wooden floor,
Uh-huh.
and there were pews. And during the christening, not only did old Father Shaw, the vicar, have all his breakfast down his front when he came in to christen me, but my uncle went through the floor because rot was going through the church.
Yeah,
And in 1971, the floor and the pews all went,
yeah,
and the floor was laid as it is today.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's quite a modern floor.
Yeah.
That all happened in my christening. Uncle went through the floor. Yes.
Ross, did I read that that's called the love window?
Yes, it's the bird.
That's got a dove.
The dove on the top.
Yeah,
Yes, that's right. And now all the nevers on the chairs and the tiles at the edge and the stained glass window were designed by Yvonne Rusbridge, who was an artist who lived at the Manor just across the road.
what was his name, sorry?
Yvonne Rusbridge.
Yvonne
Hudson was
Rusbridge.
her working name. And she passed away in 1985.
Oh, right.
But designed that window, obviously before she died. And so it was put together professionally as a memorial, and her
Yeah.
ashes are outside the window.
Yeah,
But she made these, she was a ceramicist and sculptor as well.
yeah.
And her husband John made the candle holders and the making of ploughshares. He was the farmer, yes, so he used
Wow.
to buy machinery from the farm.
Brilliant. I love the window.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
I don't want to walk on a carpet, but that looks like possibly an aumbrey over there.
It's an aumbrey, 14th century, yeah.
And then the basina in the corner.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. It's a lovely church.
It's got 2 bells, clank, clonk. And there's a service every Sunday.
Is there?
With a congregation of 10 to 15 people.
Right,
Regulars,
yeah.
There's no village hall or anything like that in Earnley. This is the only amenity. There's phone box and the post box.
Right, okay.
So we have had parish meetings and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely. Gonna have a wander around the outside as well now.
Yeah. There are the little old panels I made all those years ago.
Which one, sorry?
Over in the corner on the cupboard.
Oh, the panels?
Yeah, it's a piece of Death Watch treated wood.
Oh, yeah.
Really, it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Gosh, yeah.
There's a rundown about the dates.
Yeah.
The decorations are left from the Carol by Candlelight service. That's what this is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They hold annually.
Yeah. What a lovely place.
Oh, the Bishop's Throne, that's known as.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that a bishop's chair or bishop's throne?
Bishop's
Yeah.
Throne. I don't think the Bishop comes very often.
It's lovely.
I need to find out about the font, don't I?
Yeah.
The research needed.
The bottom of it looks quite modern.
But the top's
This bit here. But yeah, the top and the very base looks a lot older. Right. So we've just come outside. That's the bell tower. Stone-built church.
Yes.
And they've got medieval timbers all running along the top there, which were opened up when the roof was done.
Yes.
This is the west end of the church. Looks like a prominent grave.
Yeah. I don't know which family it is. You can't read it anymore.
No. It's right on this little junction here.
Yeah.
Got little flowers on this still.
That's the VC's grave, Dr. Allen.
Oh yeah.
He was at the Battle of the Somme and he was tending to soldiers when he was blown up, but he continued as far as he could, even with broken ribs and everything, and
Really?
terrific injuries,
Gosh.
which is why he was awarded Victoria Cross.
Yeah.
And had connections in the village, which is why he's buried here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and every year there's on Remembrance Day, wreaths are laid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good that he's remembered like that.
Yeah. And it's such a small parish church.
Exactly,
as well.
yeah. Steve, this grave here, Dr. William Allen?
William Allen, yes.
Yeah, was awarded the Victoria Cross.
Oh wow.
He was, even though he got blown up, he was still attending the troops.
Yeah. Sustained injuries and kept working.
Kept working, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
The church is under a tiled roof, which, as Roger was saying, was all redone.
Yes, that end was thatched originally.
Yeah.
There are notes about thatched roof.
Yeah. Interesting how they've redone the top part of that wall there with a different type of pointing to everything else.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Victorian makeover.
Yeah. Another grave here,
Yeah.
or a tomb, I should say. All this ironwork around it. This one is obviously well cared for.
I don't know if I know.
Julius Vanden Birch.
It's so old,
1877, I think the last one was.
Yeah. It's not 1810, is it? I don't know.
Well, that top one does
Could
look
be
like 1810, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's still remembered. It's
Yeah,
really-
absolutely. Yeah, very well, mate. That's the thing. You get some graves are well maintained, aren't they? And others are just completely left. Well, probably families die out, don't they?
They do, yeah.
That's the thing. And the east end of the church is very close to the road. This little lane just here to my right hand side.
Yes. Now above the window, you can probably sit closer to when we're down on the road. Can you see in the pointing it says 1876? Just picked out in the pointing, in the mortar.
Do you know what? I can't see that.
Look, if you look directly above the join in the centre.
Yeah. Oh yes, I've got it.
7-6 and 1-8.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yes, I see it. Yeah.
Not when the church was built. That's when the Victorians restored the window.
Oh right.
And did the pointing. 1876.
Yeah.
But you don't really notice that.
You don't. That's amazing.
No, it's hidden.
See if Steve can spot it. Can you find the 1876, Steve?
See a 6 here, just to the top
Yep.
of the
Yep.
window to the right.
Yeah.
Keep going to the left.
To the left.
Oh yes, the 8's on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit further left.
You got the 1.
Yeah.
1876.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I stood there, I couldn't spot it at all until Rod said it's directly above the point of the arch.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Little secret.
Yeah. I heard a little bit of a debate with Cynthia. I said I've got two shrubs coming out in flower in my garden, and they're shrubs called Daphnes. And Cynthia's debating whether I've actually got 2 shrubs that are called Daphnes, and I have. Anyway, we've finished walking around the church in Earnley, and we're going to set off on the walk. Yeah. So we're going to get Roger to lead the way.
This might be a bit slippy. Take care.
Right. Yeah. Thanks, Rod.
It is actually a little bit dodgy.
I'm the only one that tends to fall over.
A bit slippery. Cynthia, be careful.